Hi class, this is WIF Review Set 4, Slide 4. Today, our first problem is we are going to be finding the product of 398 and 40. All right, product means multiply. So I'm going to take 398 and I'm going to do the algorithm method first, and then I will do the box method. Well, when I have a 0, I can box it, cross it, bring it down. That way I can move over to my tens place. I'm going to take my tens times my ones, 8 times 4, 32. If you're not sure, count by 8s or 4s. Then my tens times my tens, that's 36 plus 3 is 39. Then my tens times my hundreds, 4 times 3 is 12, plus 3 is 15. Read this number with me, 15,920. All right, now let's do the box method. A lot of you guys have trouble with the box method when we have a 0 in there. Well, we don't do 40 plus 0. We don't do that. We just do 40, okay? So all we have to do is do 40 across, then we do 398. That's it. Going down, 398, and going across 40, 40, 40. I've got lots of zeros. I can box them, cross them, bring them down. And 4 times 3 is 12. Box them, cross them, bring them down. And that's 36. Box it, cross it, bring it down. And 8 times 4 is 32. Now, if I wanted to do the 0 here, look what would have happened. I would have had 300 times 0. Well, anything times 0 is 0. 90 times 0, 0. So we would be adding 0 each time. 8 times 0 is 0. So 40 plus 0 really didn't make sense. So you really didn't need to do that step. Okay, I'm going to take my partial products because they are part of the product, and I'm going to add them. And we get the same product. Here we're going to do the sum of the same numbers, 398 and 40. Remember, sum means addition. We have 398 plus 40. I add my ones. I've got 9 plus 4. 1 less than 4 is 3, so it's 13. And my answer is 438. Molly filled a measuring cup with 3/4 cup of oil. Then she poured 2/4 cup of that oil in the pan. How much oil is left in the cup? All right, I want you to hold 3/4 cup. Now I want you to just take 2/4 out. What are you doing? You're taking apart by subtracting. So you're going to take 3/4 minus 2/4. My denominator is the same. We keep it the same, and 3 minus 2 is 1. So 1/4. Now it says how much oil? That does not mean 1/4 oil. You have to use the measurement piece. So we had 3/4, 2/4, what? Cup. So it's 1/4 cup. If you want to put of oil, that's fine. But you need the measurement piece, cup. Here it says, is each product less than 1, equal to 1, or greater than 1? Product means multiply. Remember, you can put any whole number over 1. It still means 2 wholes, okay? Because 1/1 plus 1/1 equals 2 over 1. 1/1, 1 whole. 1/1, 1 whole equals 2 wholes. Okay, just showing you, whoops, all that little work. All right, so for A, I take my numerator times my numerator, and my denominator times my denominator. Well, 2/4 is not greater than 1. This is less than 1. It's less than 1 whole. Okay, because it's a fraction of a whole. Okay, 5 over 1. 5 times 1 is 5. 3 times 1 is 3. What kind of fraction is this? It's improper. We need to make it proper, and remember, we divide it. So I'm going to take 5 divided by 3 equals 1 time with a remainder of 2. Going across using Miss Fieldhauer strategy, I've got 1, then a 2, and my denominator stays the same. So this is going to be greater than 1 because first it was improper, and we know if it's improper it's more than 1. But then when we did the work, we knew 1 2/3 is greater than 1. Here I'm going to put my whole number over 1. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 halves, 1 whole. So it is equal to 1 whole. Multiply, then simplify. We've got a whole number over 1. Numerator times my numerator equals 9. Denominator times my denominator equals 4. We call this improper because our numerator is greater than our denominator, so we need to divide. 9 divided by 4, that goes in 2 times with a remainder of 1. Going across, you've got 2 wholes. 1, your remainder is your numerator, and your denominator stays the same. So 2 1/4. 2 wholes and 1/4. Okay, my quotient is my whole number, my remainder is my numerator, and my denominator stays the same. Kaya has 5 cups of powdered sugar. She sprinkles 1/3 of the sugar onto the brownies and the rest onto the lemon cookies. How much does she sprinkle on the lemon cookies? So I want you to take 5 cups and take 1/3 onto the brownies. So we are what? Taking apart by subtracting. So I have 5 wholes and I am subtracting 1/3. What do you notice about this? That looks really strange, doesn't it? When I take away 1/3, do I take any wholes away? I don't. So let's go ahead. I'm going to change colors for this. Let's put a 0 because we have no wholes. Now, what is our fraction going to be up here? What's that going to be? Well, we have it is 0/3, right? Because 5 0/3 is still 5 wholes. It means no fraction. So now I can subtract, all right? If I have 0, can I take away 1? Nope. Now remember with fractions what we say. Go next door and get a whole number more. Or go next door and get a denominator more. So if I was gonna get a whole of thirds is 3/3, 1 whole. So now I have 4 wholes and 3/3. I have 1 whole. Minus 0 and 1/3. This one was a hard one just for this part of it. 3 minus 1 is 2. My denominator stays the same. So she put 4 2/3 cups of sugar onto those lemon cookies. That one was a hard one. If you need more help with ones where we have a 0, where we don't have a fraction, or we don't have a whole number, just contact